Welcome to Guru Trader video for Thursday, March 25th, 2010. Here's the market movers that we're looking at today. On the Canadian exchange, symbol CNE, Canacol Energy, 72 cents. We've mentioned that in the past. New symbol LFD, Longford Energy, 33.5 cents. AZX, Alexandria Minerals again, 18.5 cents. NAG, North American Gem, 13 cents. We've mentioned that in the past. And on the Toronto Stock Exchange, new symbol NIC, Pure Nickel, 23 cents. On the AMEX, NIV, NIVS, IntelliMedia Technology Group, 380, that's a new one. And on the New York Stock Exchange, OMN, Omnova Solutions Inc., 814, that's a new one. Let's take a closer look at these stocks. Alright, first stock we're looking at today, CNE, Canacol Energy Limited, oil and gas play or whatever in Colombia, 72 cents up 7, 10% pop. Almost 7 million shares traded, 330 million outstanding, $233 million market cap. Its 52-week high was 75 cents, which did on January the 5th. We actually tweeted Canacol on October 19th at 42 cents. So somewhere in here before it made that big run. So, you know, it's had to pull back and, you know, is it going again? We've seen a lot of news coming out on the metals plays. Maybe it's time for some of these energy plays to perk up. There's the 1-year chart. I think I found the 3-month chart even more interesting here. They announced they're providing, you know, operational updates on several of their plays. They got the name of the properties, their contracts in the I can't pronounce it, basin in Colombia. So I also mentioned Canacol because we just put out a couple days we get submissions from some of our members, and one article I found interesting, haven't verified it, but they mentioned several companies that I've noticed in the past. It's called Colombia Oil Boom Just Beginning, published March 23rd, which is a couple days ago. Just go to investorsguru.com, go to our reports, small cap stock observer page. You'll see it there. It's actually linked on our homepage, and you know, it's an interesting article. And they mention Canacol and several other Colombia juniors, because Colombia is the hot country right now for minerals and for energy. A lot of similarities to Western Canadian oil plays in the past, and that's the subtitle, is it's where Western Canadian Basin was 50 years ago. Anyway, moving along here, here's another energy name. This is a new one, LFD, Longford Energy, 33.5 up 6.5, made the percentage gainers, volume actives, 8.8 million shares traded, $39 million company. 52-week high was 80 cents, which it did on September 24th. The low was 22 cents, which it did on March the 11th of this year. There's the 1-year chart. There's the 3-month chart. So it looks, maybe this is a turnaround. I don't know. They announced today Longford Energy, and Longford Energy provides update on Kurdistan activities and appointment as operator of Chia Cirque block. So this is, I was looking at that over briefly. You might want to take a look at it. It talks about oil properties in Iraq where they got a piece of it, and there's exploration properties there. We know there's a lot of oil in Iraq, of course, so that's one worth maybe starting to look at. AZX, Alexandria Minerals, 18.5, up another 2 cents, up on the percentage gainers, and the volume actives just under 4 million. Still only a $17 million company. Its 52-week high was on January the 12th. And it broke that today, hit a high of 21. We first mentioned Alexandria on Tuesday, March 23rd at 17 cents. I liked this announcement that they put out. Agnico Eagles, which is a major miner, they put 1.82 million into the company. I believe it was around 20 cents, which is a nice endorsement for the stock. And Alexandria owns several properties around where Agnico Eagle mines are. They're Akasaba, near Val d'Or, Quebec, near some of Agnico Eagle's properties. So anyway, that's still worth looking into. I'd like to see it pull back a little bit, but it looks good. NAG, North American Gem, 13.5 up 3. That's 28%. Keep in mind that's only 3 cents. 8 million shares traded. $18 million company. 52-week high was 19.5, which it did on October 23rd. August 10th of last year, 5.5 cents was the low. There's the 1-year chart. It has these little spikes every once in a while. We've tweeted NAG a few times, actually a little higher than that, around 16 cents last fall. Probably one of these moves up here, but anyway, they do have interesting coal properties various places, and they put out news today. North American Gem nears full production at North American Gem #1 mine in Whiskey County, Kentucky. So it might be worth looking into. A new stock, NIC, Pure Nickel Inc. We've never mentioned them before in the Toronto Stock Exchange. 23 cents, up 8 cents. It's 53% move. So it's way up here now. 2 million shares traded, $15 million company. I don't like spikes like that. I'd like to see it pull back and come out to some sort of average grade going up. But the thing that's interesting that caught my eye was this Itochu Corporation vests its interest in Pure Nickel's MAN project, accelerates planned expenditures for 2010 and beyond. So they're making, I guess, a recommitment. I was just reading it over briefly. Every year they can decide whether to continue to fund this property in, I think it's Alaska. Don't hold me to that. So anyway, look at that. It's 23-cent play. Next, on the AMEX, NIVS IntelliMedia Technology Group, 380 up 78 cents, 25% pop. 5 million shares traded, $154 million company, 40 million shares outstanding. Its 52-week high was 458, which it did April 17th of 2009. Its low was 203 on July 22nd of last year. It popped up here today to 438. They announced their full year results. I think this is a Chinese company. Let's see, NIVS introduces its LCD, TV, and home theater products to North American market. NIVS expands presence of 3GO Duo system mobile phones to Hunan province and promotional campaign sponsored by China Telecom. So anyway, this is a new company to us. We just started watching it. And lastly, OMN, Omnova Solutions Inc., 814 up 74 cents, 10% pop, a little over 1 million shares traded. Only 44 million shares outstanding, $362 million company. 52-week high was 808, which it did on October 13th. Its low last March 30th, 2009 was $1.35. There's the 3-month chart, and there's the 1-year chart. Moving mainly on financial results, it looks like. Yesterday they put out first quarter results. This company has real earnings and revenue. That's kind of what caught our eye. PE ratio of around 12. That last company, that Chinese company, they had a low PE, I think, of around 8. So couple earnings play we're looking at. I don't understand a lot of their products, haven't looked into it yet, but they've got these solutions that they're talking about, chemicals, I think petrochemicals. But anyway, we're just throwing that one out there to start looking into. That's about it for today. Do your homework, trade safely. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Guru Trader videos and tweets are daily snapshots of 5 to 7 very active small and microcap stocks from all North American stock exchanges. We simply track stocks that are trading up significantly on news or making new highs on very high volume without any further consideration of company fundamentals. The point is to save time by focusing on only those stocks that are moving right now. Guru Trader symbols come from filtering market movers and from subjective observations. Our software cross-references today's volume actives, percent gainers, and dollar gainers, which are filtered down to just lower price stocks. We then look at each stock's charts for apparent uptrends and news headlines for obvious one-day only events to exclude, like a buyout, or for longer-term growth-related news like financials, drill results, patent approvals, etc. to include. This is similar to how many traders look for new stocks as a starting point for further research with their financial and investment advisors. This is not an advisory service, and conflicts may exist as we sometimes take positions, or featured stocks may have bought online advertising or IR support services. Any content published by Investors Guru Small Cap Stock Observer is subject to the terms of our privacy policy and disclaimer at investorsguru.com. For our other small cap stock channels, follow Twitter's Guru Trader tweet in real time on your PC or mobile device at twitter.com/investorsguru. Subscribe to watch YouTube's Investors Guru video channel at youtube.com/investorsguru. Search Investors Guru at facebook.com and add us as a friend to see our videos, tweets, etc. that are all synced to post on our wall. It's free to sign up at InvestorsGuru.com stock community for comprehensive quotes, newsletters, profiles, forums, etc., or to update your portfolio, watch list, alerts, and news by email preferences. Thanks for watching.